What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys with all your positivity, bringing positive vibes, typing in the chat, in the comments that we will win. Let's do it here once again. There's some great spots on the card for Wednesday's show. So let's get straight into it, man. I'm not here to pat myself on the back. I'm none of that shit, man. I'm not here to waste your time. Let's get straight through these games and let's get up out of here, my guys. It's all love. Like I say, if you guys can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. All the good stuff, man. Join the channel. All that. Go download the Action Network app. It's picks over there. You can track your plays, sharp money, all that good stuff, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get straight to it in this one, man. Picks for me. Number one pick, the top play of the day for me. This is the one to keep the ladder challenge going for me. I'm taking the Pacers. I did take them right at the open. I still even like them at 5.5. This should be the way I'm seeing it. This should be a double-digit spot for the Pacers. I will break it down, but the heavy leans would be Mavs in a bounce back J spot, the Bulls in a bounce back J spot, the Nuggets in a triple revenge spot, and the Clippers as well in a bounce back J spot, my guys. Now, finna break it down. Damn, I didn't even fucking make the banners, bro. I'm tripping, man. I'm fucking tripping, my guys. All right, just real quick, guys. Y'all just bear with me real quick for a second in this one, man. Let me see what we got here. Just give me 1 second. I didn't even make the fucking banner. I'm too busy trying to do the notes and shit, man. But I'll tell you right now, I like the Pacers. It's a top spot of the day. I was looking at the spots for the next day, and I'm like, oh man, this is the spot here. And y'all know how I feel about these fast-paced teams as well when they have the rest advantage. And that's exactly what we have here with the Indiana Pacers in this one, guys. This is a spot that I'll take every single time. It's not going to cash every single time, but it's going to cash more times than not. I'm rocking with the Pacers in this one, man. This is their fourth straight home game. This is a rare ESPN game for these guys as well. I just feel like the Pacers are really finna turn up in this particular spot, man. It's crazy because one of these games I don't have much on, to be honest with you, that Grizzlies and Wolves game, but I'll kind of go through it. I might just do that one tomorrow because, like I said, I don't have anything on it, and I don't really want to waste your time. But there are some really good spots on tomorrow's card. I just feel like that Wolves game is a little crazy in my opinion, man. But like the Pacers here, the Pelicans are in an absolute dead zone spot here. This is a back-to-back. This is a third game in 4 nights. Third game in 4 nights, fourth game in 6 nights, and fifth game in 7 nights for the Pelicans and the back-to-back and this travel, all that good stuff, man. I really like this spot for the Pacers. I think they're going to turn up. Now, can the Pelicans play some defense? You damn right. Could they stay with the Pacers for a little while for a first half or first 3 quarters? It's very possible. But when it comes to the fourth quarter in this one, I think the Pelicans are going to be absolutely running on gas. They're going to be running on fumes in this particular game, in my opinion, guys. So this is a spot that I'll take, and I'll live with the results here, man. I really like the Pacers in this spot. This is my top spot of the day in this one, and this is the Pelicans' first time all season in there playing for 5 games in 7 nights as well. I think these guys are finna run out of gas in this particular spot. There's another game as well that the team is in 5th game in 7 nights, and this isn't rocket science, guys. Like, this is something that you guys can go and look at yourself. You just go and count the games and go and look at their previous games. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily rocket science or something that I'm telling you that it's like, you know what I'm saying, that it's not that it's that you can't find out for yourself, if that makes sense, guys. So let me just a few more in this one, man. But yeah, Pacers is my top spot of the day in this one. I think these guys finna run these guys off the floor. I hope they run them off the floor. This the third play of the ladder challenge for me, and I need to keep it going, my guy. Trying to run up 100 bands real quick. You see what I'm saying? Just one time, a courtesy of the sports books, man. And I know I can do it. And I say all I got to do is hit 7 straight plays. We hit the first 2, and I said I feel really confident in this third play as well, my guys. So that's what I'm rocking with in this one, Pacers. I do feel like that this could be a scheduled type of loss for the Pelicans. You might even see some guys resting here. If you got a late at 5.5, I'm not going to talk you off as well. I think the way that I'm looking at it, the Pacers should win this game by double digits. It's either going to win by double digits or they're going to lose outright. That's the only 2 options, in my opinion. I think the Pacers run these Pelicans off the floor. 5th game in 7 nights. Absolute bet against spot for the Pelicans for me in this one. The Wolves Grizzlies, I'll go over that one tomorrow, guys. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't have much on that game. Let's go over to the streets of Toronto also in this one, Raptors getting 2.5 points at the house versus the Dallas Mavs. Y'all see that game, man? It was an absolutely crazy game. Mavs still covered there. You see what I'm saying? The Mavs definitely still covered, but they just got the victory. They just Max Strus snatched victory from the jaws of defeat from these guys, man. However the fuck you said, but Max Strus, it's crazy because PJ Washington got the game winning layup basically, and then Strus come down. Luka not fucking playing defense like Luka does, and he kind of runs at him, but he really you could just tell he thought that they had won the game already. The game is not over, man. Strus put that shit up and absolutely swished. That shit was crazy. And honestly, so there's two things coming off of it. I'd like to back the Mavs coming off there, because you come into the next game, you're pissed off. Damn, man, we had that game, man. Fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? We had that shit. They know that they should have won that game. You can't be messing around in the Western Conference over there. Not when you're fighting for playoff positions and you're trying to make it out of the play-in tournament. Every game is crucial. So every win is crucial for these guys. You see what I'm saying? They lost earlier this season to the Toronto Raptors as well. They lost 127-116 at the house. The Mavs should be absolutely pissed coming off that game winner. They haven't lost 3 straight games since January 24th, and they obviously are off back-to-back losses here. They need a win in the worst way. This is a possible letdown spot for the Raptors as well after winning 3 straight games. And if you watch these guys, they had a little celebration last game. The coach said if they ever win 3 straight games, this is their first time winning 3 straight all season. And so he said if they win 3 straight, then he's going to treat the team to a dinner. They probably had a couple of glasses of wine as well. I could just see a letdown spot for the Raptors here. Pirtle, however you say his name, the starting center for the Raptors, left last games as well with the injury. He is questionable here with an ankle. He could play. He may not. I don't really care. This is a Mavs spot. I do think that I think that the Mavs, this is a better spot for them. I'm really close to laying the money line with the Mavs here, -140. I'm really close. Lately, I did the show today, and I'm like, you know what? Some of these plays I have to play. I gotta shoot my shot just because they're too good of spots. And I do think this is a spot like Pacers is the top spot, but the Mavs are worth the play here on the money line, -140, my guys. Next game up, let's go over here to the streets of Chicago in this one. Bulls getting 4 at the house versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. They did lose outright today as 11-point favorites at the house. We knew damn well they shouldn't have been laying double digits, but they did obviously lost versus the Pistons. They shot 2 for 29 for 3. They shot 7% from 3-point range. Now, Caruso did get banged up. They took him out. He had a little hamstring injury. That's not really good. Like, they need Caruso. He's their best defender as well and gives them some offense, but they've lost 7 in a row to the Cavs, guys. They lost all 3 matchups this year versus the Cavs. So you get a triple revenge spot. The last game, you could kind of tell they were teetering on a win. They were getting 8 points. They lost the game by 3 as well. So they're really close to handing the Cavs a loss. The Cavs are 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games. This is also a back-to-back. 3rd game in 4 nights. 4th game in 6 nights. 5 games in 7 nights for the Cavs here, and they're laying points on the road. I don't agree with it. Once again, this is a dead zone spot. This could be a scheduled loss type of spot here for the Cavs here. Now, they're going to try to win the game. They can ball, but if the Bulls, if there was ever a chance for them to get the job done over the Cavs, like over their last 7 games, last 7 meetings, this is the spot, catching them in the back-to-back, coming off a huge game winner where it could be like somewhat of an emotional letdown here. If the Bulls bring the defense, I think they could possibly win this game outright. This is a Bulls spot. You'd have to look their way plus the 4 in this game. Let's go over to the streets of Denver in this one. Nuggets laying 7.5 points at the house versus the Sacramento Kings in this one. It's real simple for me here. Nuggets in a triple revenge spot. The Nuggets are starting to put things together. They've won 3 straight games, 3-0 against the spread. They just came off beating the Warriors. They were down 16 points. And we know the Warriors need every win. The Nuggets win their house and smack them. Fox is questionable here with the knee contusion. I might have to go to this game. If Fox plays, I might go to this game and see these Kings in person. But they've owned the Nuggets this year. They've beaten them 3 straight times, guys. And they just beat them, I believe that was like right before the break as well. So you get a triple revenge spot for the Nuggets. First off, they're playing a lot better basketball. And they're and you add in they're at the house. They usually like to get revenge at the house. So right before the break, they lost to the Kings 102-98 in Denver. They never really lose to teams in Denver. I think the Nuggets get some major revenge here. Maybe the Kings even know it. That's why they listen. Fox is questionable here, but this is a Nugget spot. I hadn't bet the game, but I do think Nuggets -7.5 is the right side in this game, especially with the triple revenge. The Nuggets are starting to play a lot better. Now, the Kings could just match up really well with them, but some tells me the Nuggets come out like, all right, these guys have kicked our ass 3 times this season. The first time they beat them 123-117. The second time the Kings beat them 135-106. And then the next game, February 14th, it was close, but they still handed the Nuggets a loss. This is a triple revenge spot for the Nuggets. Could only look towards the Nuggets way. Last game up, going over here to the streets of LA in this one. The LA versus LA team game here. Clippers laying 3.5 points. We know that Paul George is out. The Clippers have somewhat been bullshitting lately, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I still lean their way. It's crazy because I lean a bunch of favorites tomorrow, but I still lean the Clippers. Remember, they had owned the Lakers. Now the Lakers won the first 2 matchups this season in, I can't even say in LA because they still play in the same fucking arena, but in the home arena. And then the last one, January 23rd, the Clippers got the job done 127-116. So this is, I believe, the last matchup of the season, if I'm not mistaken, unless one of those games were in-season tournament game, this should be the last matchup of the season. Yeah, this is the last matchup of the season between these two. So this is the Clippers' chance to even things up. This is a bounce-back J spot for the Clippers here. Like I said, they already lost twice versus the Lakers this year, and they're coming off that loss versus the Sacramento Kings. They got smacked up 107-123. They hadn't been covering the spread, guys. They're 0-3 against the spread, 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games. The Lakers are also 0-3 against the spread, and the way I looked at the Lakers season and the reason why I put some on them under 44.5 on their win total, this is one of the losses that I feel like they're going to take. I think they lose this game to the Clippers, even without Paul George. I know they get Cam Reddish back, Anthony Davis off the injury report, all that. The Clippers are just a much deeper team. They play a lot harder. They're a much better coach team as well. They're more offensively and defensively balanced in this one. They need a bounce back spot. They're somewhat reeling. I think they can get the job done over the Lakers here. This isn't one of the strongest spots, but I do lean to the Clippers in this one, my guys. So just to recap, and then I'm finna get out of here, my guys. I really do appreciate everybody for tuning in to the show. But top play of the day for me, Pacers. There is still a 4.5 out there, but even if you got to lay 5.5, I like the Pacers in this spot. Bounce back J spot, 4th straight home game, rare ESPN game. 5th game in 7 nights for the Pelicans. I think it's an absolute dead zone type of spot. And I also think that this is like a scheduled loss for the Pelicans here. They probably get some revenge in the next game at home. They face the Pacers again, but this game is all Pacers in my opinion. I'm taking the Pacers as the 3rd play of my ladder challenge, my personal ladder challenge. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm on, man. Pacers, we'll call it -5.5, but there are still, I believe you can still get 4.5 if you got like an account at BetOnline. No, it went up to 5.5, but I don't care. I like the Pacers in this game. I do expect CJ McCollum to come back, so maybe the line will go down, but I'm on the Pacers here, and then heavily lean, super close to, guys. Like, these are worth some plays as well, even though it's not the top play. Mavs on the money line in a bounce back J spot. Bulls +4 in a bounce back J spot. Hopefully Caruso plays. They're catching the Cavs in a 5th game in 7 nights type of spot as well. And the Cavs are laying points as well. You see what I'm saying? It's just a little crazy because both teams are playing on the back-to-back, but Cavs still 5th game in 7 nights, and it's a triple revenge spot. Bulls +4 is worth the play. Nuggets -7.5 is worth the play with the triple revenge over the Kings, and obviously Fox might sit this one out as well, my guys. So that's the show. Quick little 14 minutes, man. I appreciate everybody for the positive vibes, man. It's all love. Type "we will win" in the chat, in the comments. Let's get this cash. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see you guys at 1 p.m. Eastern. Let's keep this shit going, my guys. We out. Let's go. Let's cash, baby. Boom, baby.